face doing our things.
Never really been one to, I mean, after a few drinks in the club, I'm going to do my best. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the lights are low.
You just want the lady to
is.
twerk on you. You just want to
No,
stand on the wall
I really
and get
don't like that. No, I really don't like that. I don't like that. No. I mean,
like,
the rare occasion.
You don't like a twerk, Shay?
I'm not into the twerk. No.
You don't like?
First of all, I don't think that's dancing.
A twerk, a lap dance.
Yeah.
It's essentially a standing lap dance. I'm talking like a standing lap dance. No, I'm saying like we on the wall, the girl back to you.
I don't think that's.
And
cool.
she just kind of grinding on you.
Yeah.
No. You don't want to grind it on you?
No.
Oh my god.
54. Been there, done that. Done all the shit.
Oh,
done all the shit. I don't want to tell. Yeah. Never mind.
You so square.
Okay.
Get you a standing twerk.
I don't think it's cool.
Standing lap dance. A twerk is a standing lap dance.
You know what? Here's the thing. I like a little subtlety, and I like a little imagination, and I like a little intellectualism.
Oh.
And I want to play the whole game. Otherwise, what's the point? Again, I don't want to just jerk off. I want to play the game. Let's have some fun.
You want to play the game.
I want to play the game.
You don't want to get straight
By
to
the time it comes to twerking, let's get to the point where we can go take care of business. Let's don't be standing in the club.
You ain't just trying to stay a second. You trying to get around the third and home.
Well, I mean, twerking is just dry humping. Like, what are we, 16 years old on the porch swing in front of her parents' house?
We're dancing. We're making a connection.
Twerking is not dancing.
A connection.
Twerking
Shane.
ain't dancing. It's dry humping.
Tell Miley
Cyrus
shit
when I was 16. I'll tell Miley Cyrus that, and I'm a huge Miley Cyrus fan. I'm glad she's out of her twerking phase.
You have her twerking ain't dancing.
I like Miley Cyrus, but I didn't like her twerking phase.
That was cultural appreciation.
Cultural appropriation.
Appropriation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like having a good credit score.
Thank you.
No, I'm just
like
kidding.
Like having a good credit.
I'm sorry.
Miley Cyrus took twerking from us. Us as in sub-Saharans.
If I was 22 years old, I probably would have thought Miley Cyrus twerking was the shit. But my daughter was liking Miley Cyrus from her Hannah Montana days.
Hannah Montana. She went from Hannah Montana to a skin fade and twerking.
Damn near naked. Yep.
No, when we get them
and
skin
for real
fade.
naked in a bunch of places, right? What was that? Did you see that video, Wrecking Ball?
No.
She was completely naked in the
I ain't
video.
seen no video,
but it
with
never
Miley
showed.
Cyrus.
It never showed actually anything. It was very strategically.
It was painted
done.
on.
No. She was literally hanging on a wrecking ball that was hanging from a chain and swinging on it with no clothes on whatsoever. But it was filmed in such a way where you never actually saw anything. You thought you were going to, and then nope.
Damn, that sounds like just a tease to me.
Was it? Yeah, I mean, it was on, back then, MTV, back when they played videos. Now there's no MTV anymore. You know what I mean? This was a mainstream video. It was controversial. It was supposed to be. Like that Blurred Lines
I came
video.
in like a wrecking ball. Is that Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I didn't realize that was Miley.
She wrote that about her divorce.
No, I didn't know she was married.
That was a grown-up song. Yeah, that wasn't a kid song. That was a grown-up song.
Shit, who she was married to?
Can't remember his name. Liam something. It didn't last very long.
I wonder why.
They were both crazy.
Maybe all that twerking.
I think they were doing a lot of drugs on both sides, and who I don't know who am I to say.
She twerked on one too
I know
many.
she's never gotten married again.
One too many people.
And now she sings with famous people. I love her stuff that she's done with like Metallica and Stevie Nicks.
She did something with Stevie.
She's got a whole collaboration song with Stevie Nicks where they it's a what do you call it when you mold from one song to another song?
Huh?
What's that song? Like a white-winged dove sings a song, sound like she's singing. She's got Stevie Nicks singing the chorus on her song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She sampled.
She samples that song.
Sampled that song.
But
Just
it's
like
Miley
the
singing
ones
it.
we love, sing the
One winged dove,
songs
But it's Miley singing it,
ooh, baby, ooh,
and then Stevie Nicks comes in with it. It's pretty cool.
I like to go see Fleetwood Mac in concert.
I would have liked to have gone to see Stevie Nicks, but I wasn't paying the ticket price.
Not Fleetwood, just Stevie.
I'd go see Fleetwood Mac too.
I want to see Fleetwood Mac.
I would like to see all them, but I would like to see Stevie Nicks by herself. Not as much as Fleetwood Mac, of course, but I'd go see her. All that, some of the duets. What was that? Leather and Lace. You ever heard that song? It was a duet with Don Henley.
You going niche on me?
No, Leather and Lace is pretty big when it comes to Stevie Nicks.
Going niche on me.
Okay.
You're getting into the weeds.
Oh man, we're barely on the shoulder.
Keep the shit commercial.
We ain't got in the weeds. I could have talked about her.
You in the weeds.
I could have talked about her duet with Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
What was the song she did with Tom Petty?
Tom Petty.
Can't remember now.
What was Tom Petty group's name?
The The Heartbreakers.
The Heartbreakers. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Yeah, Tom Petty.
We got something we both know we don't talk too much about. No, that wasn't Stevie Nicks. I can't remember anyways. She did a duet with 3 people. I can't remember the third one. But the Don Henley one was good. Leather and Lace. Shout out Jamie Patton.
A duet with 3 people. What you say today? And you was like, no pun intended. When you was talking to the girl on the bike. Shit. Damn. What you say? She's in the. What you say? I'm on the street. Oh, I only been on the street for 2. She's like, only been on the street for 2 weeks. Or you quoted it.
So.
And you was like, oh, I didn't mean that came out wrong. She only been on the streets for 2 weeks.
We were admiring a motorcycle out on the street when
this story time.
A young lady walked up with motorcycle gear on.
Correct.
And she started getting ready to get on the motorcycle.
Yep. I mean, it was like perfect timing too. Yeah. I'm walking up. I'm like, that's a nice bike.
It was a nice bike.
She says, thank you.
From right behind him. Yeah.
Oh, that's your bike.
So she suits up and we asked her, about, how long you've been riding. She was young. She said, well, I've been riding dirt bikes since I was a kid, but I've only been riding street bikes recently. And I said, oh, really? How long? She said, well, only about 2 weeks. I said, and my response then was, so you've only been on the street for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like you're a bum, a homeless person out on the street panhandling or whatever. You got a nice motorcycle, But
oh shit,
it was a nice little bike.
It was a nice little
KLX 300.
Yep,
nice motorcycle.
Nice little motorcycle. Yep.
Gives me nostalgia.
She geared up and
yeah.
Puttered on off.
She went on off like she knew what she was doing. Yeah.
Yep. Sound like the motherfucking Jetson car going away.
Yeah, that single cylinder 300. But I bet that thing's reliable. I bet it cranks every time. It's got fuel injection.
She keep the oil change. That motherfucker, yeah.
Lasts forever.
Yeah. She can get down 300 hours out of that motherfucker easily.
At least. Probably way more.
Way more.
Probably way more. People get those KLR 650s and ride them across the country.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are...
I mean, like, really across the country. I don't mean, like, they going off-road, canyons, fucking woods. They ride them across the country.
Off the back of their motorcycle in the off-country and then coming onto a highway from somewhere else and figuring it all out. Yeah, those guys are bad.
Just like the ones we love.
It's white-winged dove. But
just like the ones, white-winged dove. Sing it.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sound like she's singing. Ooh, baby.
I've been singing that song wrong for years.
For years, I thought it was one-winged dove.
I thought it was ones we love.
Nope. White-winged dove.
You got to read the actual lyrics. Because how she sing it's hard to sing. It
sounds like one. It doesn't sound like white. Just like a white-winged dove. But, Stevie Nicks, she's got that, she's got her own way of doing it.
Correct. Yeah, I had that all fucked up.
I mean, how many songs do you, in retrospect?
You got all fucked up. Until you actually put the song on and read the lyrics as the song's going. You like, oh.
I mean, now that there's the internet, as a person who likes lyrics, I go back and read an awful lot of lyrics, and I found a ton of times that I was like, oh, shit, I'm embarrassed.
That all messed up.
I don't know what that was. Macaroni and salad dressing. I don't know what I thought. What was going on there?
Shit, Shane.
Who knows?
But, man, here we are, bro.
Here we are,
man.
It's been a minute.
It ain't.
Oh, now I forgot it. Are we going to workshop this live, or are we going to?
It ain't been no minute.
Feels like it. The days are long right now.
You lying to the people. It's been
all right. Here we go. Let's try this.
Week. It's been 6 days, actually.
Good evening, citizens of Vendor Chronicles. Coming to you from our underground lair in Huntsville, Alabama. Here with my co-host, Q the Messenger. Our illustrious producer, Kevin the Boss Man Richardson. Well, I'm Shane the Brain, and this is Vendor Chronicles. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here it is. A Tuesday yet again.
Back in
studio, back in character.
Back in action.
Back in black. Not tonight, though. It's too hot to be wearing black.
I'm in black all the time, Shane.
Back with black in my case. You know what I'm saying?
we in black and white, literally. I'm back in black. You back in white.
There you go.
Seriously. That's a true statement. This shit sounds silly. Till you say it out loud. It sounds even more ridiculous.
It kind of does. That's just I can't even come up with a witty pun. Not even a,
Oh, no.
Nope, I got nothing,
Keep
man.
going, Shay. Keep going.
Nothing. Oh, you stop me cold, man. It's like one of those EMPs, an electromagnetic pulse, just fried everything I had going on. What the fuck is he trying? I've got to figure this out.
I guess, yeah, Q, you're right.
You can't make me figure out a puzzle on live and on the air, man. I was still focused on, did I nail that intro right? I missed it by half a beat.
No, you was good, bro.
Thanks, man.
It was good. I hope they like the little music attached to the intro today.
We started that whole
give our guest something new.
Looking at a new intro thing because I was on
pontificate on
to pontificate.
That's a word I learned from Shane the Brain.
Pontificate. It's a good word, man.
Pontificate. I'm pontificating.
Kevin's looking at motorcycles. Kevin, is there a midlife crisis we need to know about? Think about getting
pontificating.
Look like a little murdered out Kawasaki. If I was, you were looking at that KLX 300. That is not a KLX 300. I can tell you that. Wow. That's a nice little motorcycle.
Dun, 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 dun.
I added a beat in there. See, I still don't quite have it. I'm clapping on the 1 and the 3.
And I'm on the 2 and the 4, Shay. Your rhythm's all
trying to get it there. Well,
it's genetic, Shay. It's in your genes.
It is in my genes. What can you say?
Dun, 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 dun. Tell me how you get it on in me. In those jeans, dun, 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 is there room for any more room for me in those jeans? I ain't heard that song in so long. That's a Genuine.
I just heard it for the first time.
Oh, Shane, you know you don't listen to shit like that.
I don't listen to shit like that. Who is that?
Genuine. Kevin know it.
No, I'm saying who sang
Kevin said Genuine.
The person who sings it is named Genuine.
The motherfucker named Genuine.
I mean, that's no worse than like Snoop Dogg or
a motherfucker named Genuine. Sing that song.
Nope, not my style, man. It ain't me.
Don't ask me how he spell it. I'm pretty sure he don't spell it like genuine.
But I know a couple songs from the Carolina Jug Stompers. So there you go. Artie Dean put me on that.
For me, that's a dope ass song.
I could just look at that cover picture there of that cat and know that I'm not going to like his music. I don't have to even listen to it. I can just look at it.
That's a
it's like looking at a Kanye album. I already know I'm not going to, I might appreciate the talent of it, but I'm not going to like the music. I already know. I just look at
Shane, that is a proverbial panty dropper if you put that on.
Some real big panties though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, proverbial panty. Big girls need love too, though, Shane.
I understand, but not necessarily from me is all I'm
saying.
Yeah.
I'm not, Whoever they get it from is who you get it from.
That drops the large and above, and I'm looking for, it is what it is.
Big girls need love.
Shout out big girls.
That's all I'm saying. Shout out big girls.
I hope you find, some dudes prefer big girls.
Hey,
nothing wrong with that.
Usually skinny dudes like you.
Not it.
Skinny guys like big girls.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You ever seen that before?
Yeah. When you see a real skinny dude with a real big girl.
With a real big girl.
I mean, Mexicans, a lot of times the Mexican dude will be like 120 and the girl looks like 220.
That dude got to have a knee knocker to be doing something with that.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got a knee knocker, you got a knee knocker.
I'm not hating on anybody for what they do. It is what it is. Man. How's your week been, man?
Oh, shit. Let's get... Look, Shay, you be doing this. You be doing this shit on purpose. You be getting me into character, and I'll be trying to stay out of character.
Dude, I was just sitting over here having a last sip of my one drink of the evening. I don't know what you're talking about.
You be getting all
about work, man. What?
Oh shit, I'm gonna stay out of character tonight. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best.
Is that a Genuine song?
Fuck.
Is that the intro of a Genuine song? It sounds like it might have been.
Oh, shit. Let's keep this on the rails.
Well, I've had a cool week. Check it out, man. Yesterday I was on the news, live and in person, on the 1145 section.
I'm pretty sure you were.
You good, bro?
Go ahead, man. I'm listening. You know what the news stand for, right?
I'm just watching you laugh at yourself now.
Fuck.
Here's the thing. If you're live on the news now, that doesn't mean anything like what it did,
Because of social media.
Yeah, nobody's watching the news.
Nobody's watching the fucking news.
Somebody's watching because we got a bunch of hits on our website.
But you'd be surprised though how many people I was on the news. I'm sorry to cut your story. We're gonna get back to yours. But I was on the news doing Porch Fest 3 weeks ago. They did a little section on me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And I had a couple people walk up to me and say, I seen you on the news.
Cool.
But they all had gray hair. Every single one of them.
I think more often than not, it's in the background, like at a hotel or, some kind of business. That's where they put the news on. Nobody's really sitting down at.
How'd you land that gig on the news?
So my wife, Jessica, she's on the board for the local NECA, Northeast Alabama Crafters Association. And that's it was part of a media package. And she suggested I be on, and they had a spot, so
and
there you go.
Got you in.
Yeah. I guess so.
You was actually at the station.
Yeah.
You wasn't out and about, and they was just coming around. You went down to the station.
I had an appointment and had to show up, and they mic'd me up, and yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've done something like that a couple of different times. It's always cool. Same as you. You've done it a few times too, and it's always fun.
It's always fun.
You did a commercial at Mid-City one time, didn't you?
I did a commercial. Yep. I got to go back and find that old commercial. Yep. They wanted me to come do a commercial, set up my
like
kettle and
TV.
everything.
It's cool.
Yeah, man, it was fun.
Yeah.
And you
something
realize,
new.
You do one take, I'm a natural. They're like, oh, you're natural at this shit.
Yeah. I don't have any. Let's go.
Talking shit. I mean, especially if it's about my business. This is what I do.
Right.
So it ain't. Yeah.
I'm giving you the same. I've given this 100 times.
Correct.
100 times a day in some places.
Correct.
Yeah. I got no problem being on the news. I know people are nervous. I don't know. I mean, you're standing there. It's you and one other person in this case. You got
you don't even have a crowd.
19 cameras or whatever looking at you, but it's not people looking at you. You're just standing there talking. So just have a conversation like you were talking to somebody. Explain to them what it is you got, your popcorn, your trains. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem that hard.
I think you did a damn good job. That's why I reshared it. If you didn't, I wouldn't have reshared it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I would have blocked it. If it sucked. Hey,
that's a real friend, though. Yeah, if it sucked, look, have my back.
I would have gave you some feedback, too. Like, hey, motherfucker, that sucked.
Did you really wear that shirt on TV?
Stand up straight next time.
Is that same hat that blew out the window of your van? Are you serious right now?
Pluck your nose hairs next time. I see that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was cool.
Man,
though.
it was cool, man.
I
was happy to reshare it. I was like, oh fuck, that go my dude, man.
It really is impressive to be behind the scenes and see how efficient they are, and it really runs like a well-oiled machine. And there's not very many people involved, but boy, they know what they got to do and they do it.
And they know what they're doing. Yeah.
Very impressive. It's very impressive.
Wow.
Yep. I love watching that kind of thing.
That's amazing, man.
I wouldn't mind being involved in TV. If there's anybody out there that's looking for
stick to radio.
That's what they say. It ain't getting any better either. It ain't getting any better, right?
You got a voice for radio.
And a face to match.
And a face to match.
You're not the first
one.
Radio. You know what we need to do? Here's what we'll do. We'll have a gig where we'll do a TV show, and I'll do the voice, and then
I just be the face, and I just mouth it.
The lip sync to it. We'll see how long, like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, we'll Milli Vanilli and some
Girl,
shit.
you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It ain't me. Everybody wanted their money back for that album. It's like a big scandal. And I'm like, okay, you liked the music until you found out it was somebody that wasn't the guy on the cover. If you liked it, you still liked it.
The motherfuckers still put on a good show. They danced well. They performed well. They look presentable. Fuck it.
I had the tape.
It's entertainment.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I think most artists lip sync their shit anyway now.
At some point. I mean,
a lot of them do.
You can't do 50 shows a night. 50 shows a year, 40 shows a year.
Voice destroyed.
And do them every single time.
I
don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. We can talk shit for 50 shows.
Yeah, but we're not.
We get on there, but we ain't.
We're not hitting the high notes.
Yeah, we ain't doing.
We're not hitting the high notes.
Yelling into the mic.
I would still think even. Let's say you did this every single night, just talk 5 nights a week for 2 hours in front of a live audience, and then fielded questions or whatever, and then maybe did TV or radio. I think you could get to a point where you'd strain your voice or whatever. I don't know. I'd like to give it a try.
I like to give it a try.
We'll find out. Yep. We'll find out.
And make some good money doing
just how much my voice can take. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But back to news. You know what news stand for?
What's news stand for?
Since we was just on the subject of news.
Okay.
And then we can move on. North, east, west, south. It reaches all corners of the globe.
Okay.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Is that a Qism or is that a true etymology?
Break it down.
It is what it is.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, look,
you
I
take
cannot.
it for what you take it for.
In no way can I refute it.
NEWS.
North, east, west, south. It might be
North,
the real
east, west, south.
You know I'm going to find out, right?
Hey,
I like
Shay.
words. Look, I might come back and be like, Q, you're right.
Or you might be like, motherfucker, you full of shit.
Well, I mean,
it might stand for something else.
That is. You know what? Now I got to find out what news means.
You take it for what you want to. How you want to take it, Shay? Hey.
We'll find out.
My eyes are brown for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit.
I don't even know.
Man, it's good to know people listen to the podcast, though.
It is nice
people we know. People we know. It's
People
good to know when they come up and say, "Man, I've been listening."
Had that happen a couple times recently.
I had it happen twice this week.
Nice.
Heidi was one.
Okay. Shout out Heidi.
Shout out Heidi. And then the guy that you said you met that one day, but you were busy. And I was like, is it this guy? This guy? He came up to me this past Thursday at Green Street. Was like, yeah, I met Shane the Brain. And I was like, so you were definitely who he was talking
that's
about.
Hilarious. That's great.
Yep.
Did he hear the
and
episode?
He's still listening. Yep. He heard the episode when we was trying to figure out who he was.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yep. He came up to me this past Thursday. So
What's
I had two
name?
people. Fred.
Remember his name? Fred. That's right. Shout out Fred.
Yep.
What's up,
Fred
man?
and his wife is Niecy.
Good to hear you listening. Fred and Niecy. Niecy.
Yep. Fred and Niecy.
I knew a young lady once named Niecy.
That's her. I'm pretty sure that's her nickname. I don't know her full name, but
This young lady's name was Denise, but I call her Niecy.
She might be a Denise, but Niecy.
Niecy.
Yep. Niecy and Fred. Yep. Saw him this Thursday.
Shout out Niecy and Fred.
And Heidi. So that's two. That's two confirmations.
Correct. Shout out Jacob.
That we just not spinning our fucking
Shout
wheel.
out Joel.
Shout out Jacob. Shout out Joel. Man, my wife's still a faithful listener.
That's shocking.
That is shocking. I think she just want to hear the
shout out Cynthia.
She want to hear what bullshit I got to spill, and then have a good rebuttal to it. Like she be like, I wish I could call in live. You know, every time she hear the episode, I wish I could call in live.
She said that to me one time.
Yeah, we ain't at that level yet.
I don't know that we want to do
maybe one day.
Because then we'd have to be broadcasting live.
It'd be fun to get a call in, get cussed out.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Keep that in there.
Right? Oh, no, definitely keep that in there. Definitely keep that in there. Look, the better you roast us, the better. The hell yeah.
Q, you black bastard.
Call in and roast us.
Call in and roast us.
Yeah, hell yeah. That would be for sure.
You short motherfucker.
Hey, listen, if there's anybody out there and you want to come up with a creative roast, we'd love for you to leave it in the comments, for real. Come up with something short enough and, clean enough that we can use. That leaves you a lot of leeway. We're not going to say the N-word or whatever, but,
you little black bastard.
Come up with we'll say black bastard. Yeah. I'll make Q read it.
You sub-Saharan.
There you go. If you got a good roast, I definitely want to hear it. That'll be hilarious. We'll read it on the air and shout you out if you got a good roast. Leave it for us. That's too funny.
You fucking Neanderthal.
You ever seen those videos where celebrities read mean messages about themselves online? They'll go on there and find what Shane the Brain's got a bald head and skinny legs like a stork or whatever,
Shane looking like a damn flamingo.
He's pink like one too. Look, get out of the sun.
They talking shit.
SPF 50, bitch.
This shit's funny.
Why you got one leg up? I'm sleepy,
it's amazing how people just hate on you like that, man.
That's hilarious, though, man. I love it.
It's hilarious.
Do our own haters ball. You know what? There you go.
Your own haters ball. Yeah, do your own haters ball. We need to host a haters ball locally. Yep. And we sit up on stage and just let motherfuckers.
I'm gonna show up with a crazy hat on and look. It's gonna be just like Chappelle's show. I get to be the one with the toothpick though.
So you show up like
we here at the haters ball. Look at Q over there wearing an imitation leather.
That was
shirt.
Dave. Dave was the one with the toothpick. I think Dave was the actual character playing the one with the toothpick.
I can't play Dave Chappelle's character.
Dave was
that's
playing.
Almost it. But I mean, who do you play? Yeah,
fuck.
We could come up with our own characters.
Yeah, we'd be our own damn characters.
That'd be fun. Who wants to see a haters ball live? That'd be hilarious.
No message Q.
Show up in your wildest outfit.
No brain Shane.
No message
like with me.
No message Q and no brain Shane. I'm here to tell you, Q, he thinks the world is flat. He says astronauts are a myth. He also don't believe in pigeons. I don't know what to say about somebody with that level of intelligence or lack thereof. There's no sense in even walking around with that level of hatred in your life. You're going to cuss out every cop you see. This motherfucker got tint blacker than fucking Charlie Murphy. He riding down the road mad at the cop. He like, read the license through the tent, bitch. I ain't got the hands, you not jack shit. Meanwhile, his kids are in the back going, Daddy, please, I just want some chicken nuggets. And like, fuck them chicken nuggets. I gotta cuss out this cop. I don't give a damn he's black. He's a cop. They all blue hell. They all give a fuck about this motherfucker. He's black. They all blue.
Support the blue. Back the blue, Shane. Back the blue.
This impersonation of Q the Messenger is brought to you by. I don't give a. Never mind.
That was a good fucking haters ball.
That'd be hilarious to have a live haters ball. Dude. I would love that shit. Yeah, we should definitely try to do that. Have it in a small place at first. It'd be so fun. Next thing you know,
everybody showing up. The roasters.
You can say whatever you want to say.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Anything you want to say. Everything's
Fuck
fair.
Let it flow.
You know what, man? It'd be tough for. I don't want folks talking about my kids, man. I don't want folks talking about my wife and kids. I might try to be thick-skinned.
It's really a roast. A live roast.
Which
everything's free game in a roast.
Everything's free game in a roast. Or it's not a roast.
Or is it not a roast? Yeah, everything.
Come in, don't. If you sit down, you sit down.
Correct.
If you're not going to take it, don't sit down in the first place. That's kind of yeah.
Maybe we do it first like a venue of just friends.
Oh shit! Strangers don't give. I don't mind strangers. It's people that know me.
You know what I'm saying? People that know you.
Yeah, but
most people that know you probably keep wife and kids off limits. Or if anything, if they talking about wife and kids, they probably telling you that your baby's out yours because you too damn ugly to have a damn.
What happens when my ex-wife shows up?
I don't see how Jessica even laid with you. You get what I'm saying? Like talking shit like that.
What happens when crazy Sarah shows up? Now we got my stalker in the audience.
She ain't invited.
How we gonna know? I'm not standing at the door looking for
it. We workshopping this shit, Shane. I don't know.
I'm just saying. Oh, no, I'm workshopping it too. I'm trying to figure out a way. I mean, I can handle crazy. The problem is I would have a hard time ripping her, and I could rip her. It wouldn't be hard.
Fuck it, don't rip her.
Oh, if she showed up, if you stood up in a public forum like that,
you came to the venue. Yeah,
that's the other thing. It
goes both ways.
It would be our obligation as roastees to be able to come back.
Yeah, I get to clap back.
Yeah. At the end, the roastee always gets to have their say. That's tradition.
Correct.
And okay, say what you say. But if you know me, that means I know you too.
Right. Correct.
And I am gonna talk some shit. Yep.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
The problem is, sometimes I have that tendency to not, understand how far it's too.
Fuck it. Hey, and then whatever happens in here, we leaving it here. We ain't walking out of here.
If you stood up at a roast, though,
you mad at me the next day.
Yeah, if you stood up at a roast, my ex-wife would not want to stand up against me at a roast. I promise you that. Yeah, we ain't got to worry about her. Sarah, maybe because she's crazy as hell, but my ex-wife. No, she would get some licks in, but I would most definitely, she would know better. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that with her anyways. Like I've always tried to maintain a peaceful relationship. But I guess if you stand up, so will I. Equal rights, equal lefts.
I guess you don't got to keep the peace now, though. Kids are grown.
Oh no, I still try to keep the peace, man. I'm all about peace.
Gloves off. Me too. Peace and love.
Peace is everything. Not necessarily love. The peace
and love.
It's hard for me to love everybody. I can't take it that far, but peace, I'm all about peace. Love for those around me, love for my life, love for my peace. What's that old toast? Here's to you and here's to me, and friends forever may we be. But if we ever disagree, then hell with you and here's to me.
That's a damn good toast.
I hope your life fits in with my peaceful life, but if it doesn't,
we open up the roast with that.
I'm going to have to keep my peaceful. There you go. Yeah,
open up the roast with that toast.
Opener, right?
A good opener for the roast.
That'd be a great. Yep. We need to have a haters ball, man. We don't need to call it a roast, man. It's a haters ball.
It's a haters ball. Like
we could choose a winner.
We can even damn have people best your dress.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go buy some crazy
best.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I'm gonna
some crazy shit.
Yeah.
A hater's ball. This a legit
you know what?
ball.
That would be one excuse where it would be okay
Red
to
carpet,
go shopping together.
Red carpet.
We
know,
could
like
all three go to like the crazy,
like a motherfucking Met Gala.
The crazy tuck shop and get something that worked off of each other. You know, and we're the Vendor Chronicles cast and the hosts of this. We would have to be like over the top. Like
we could even charge tickets to get into this motherfucker.
Pimping. We would need to be.
Let's say we could rent out a spot for
canes and
let's workshop this
fucking
shit.
3 jackets and somebody behind us to catch it when we shrug it off, and you know what I'm saying, like all the whole.
Let's say we could rent out a spot for $2,000 a night on a Friday night. How many tickets, or what should we sell tickets at? Let's say we want 100 people to come to this place.
If you got 100 people to show up,
we need $20 a ticket.
$20 a
just to make the money back for the venue.
For the venue. Honestly speaking, if we did it and we made the money back for the venue,
and call it the haters ball.
If we made the money back the first year for the venue, that would be pretty successful, I think.
Just making the money, breaking even on it, and having a good time.
Yeah, whatever else was spent would have to come out of our pocket.
Let's say we gotta pay for a camera crew because we want it to be recorded,
correct,
filmed, documented.
Although there's ways to figure that out. We've got some of the equipment ourselves.
So let's say $3,000 in total.
Who wants to go to the haters ball?
Man, you might be surprised who motherfuckers signed up for something.
That's what I'm saying.
The haters ball.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be huge in the black community. I think I'd be a minority once again.
You might be yeah, you probably would be.
But you know what? Okay.
The haters ball? Oh, shit. The haters ball? Where they do that at?
That'd be hilarious.
This shit'd be hilarious.
We could just put up posters downtown, see what happens. Haters ball. Let's do it.
I like it. I like the idea, Shane.
All right, citizens of Vendor Nation.
A live action fucking haters ball?
Yeah, a live haters ball. Tell us what you think. If you don't know what haters ball is, look up Dave Chappelle, the haters ball. It's a skit they did, but it was hilarious. Had Charlie Murphy, had Dave Chappelle. Who else was on that? There's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Didn't Bill Burr do an appearance on the haters ball?
I don't remember seeing Burr in it.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
look it up. That was hilarious.
Yeah, his normal cast in there.
He was a part of the racial draft. That was hilarious. What was it? You can have Tiger Woods as long as you take Colin Powell too, or whatever. Condoleezza Rice or whatever.
Fuck. Tiger just got into some trouble not long ago.
Tiger can't.
He can't keep his damn motherfucker. Still worth $1 billion and can't afford a driver.
I don't understand why you don't have a driver when you get that kind of money.
You got that kind of money. No way
it's
your ass still need to be fucking
you're taking pills. You know you're doing pills or whatever he's doing. Pills probably. He
damn near need a handler at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need a motherfucker to be able to say, no, Tiger, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you pay me, but nah, motherfucker. You hired me to tell you when enough's enough.
When enough's enough. I done looked the other way too many times.
Yeah.
But this is going to be real trouble. Yeah. This is not, then again, what trouble has that man not ever gotten out of? His wife divorced him now, true enough. She didn't come back.
My son the other day, I said, son, money solves all problems.
And he never got remarried.
And tell me if I'm lying.
He dated that skier for a while, Lindsey Vonn or whatever.
No, he could date whoever the hell he wanted to date. But he's Tiger Woods.
He didn't, he can't date his ex-wife.
Well, she already got her money. She don't have a reason to go back to him.
Good point.
Shit, I'm paid.
She was the babysitter.
Thank you.
She was the babysitter.
Babysitter of what?
Can't remember.
She babysitted one of his kids?
Maybe. No.
He had kids before he got married.
No. He had kids with her. His first kids were born with her. He didn't have any kids then. Maybe she was the maid. I can't remember. I don't think she was the maid. I don't think it was scandalous, her position.
You can't have a good-looking maid working in your house.
She was from a rich family, but she herself was. So
she wasn't a maid then. If she was from a rich family, she wasn't a maid.
She wasn't a maid. She was.
That's just like
something else. Yeah, you're right.
I was a rich kid and I joined the army. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them do.
Shit.
Elvis did. No, Elvis got drafted.
Very
you're
rarely,
right.
Shane, a rich
Sometimes.
kid. Poor kids join the army.
Who was that Alabama star?
Poor kids joined the military. That's what I wanted to say. The football star who went in.
There was a football star that went into the military.
That went into the military. Yeah, got his ass. Yeah, got his ass blown off. Yeah, got his ass blown off.
It was an Alabama.
And he had no reason to do it. Like he wasn't drafted. Yeah, he was all. It was all about patriotism. Yeah, got his ass blown off.
He felt called to serve or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Called to die. I don't know.
You called to die, motherfucker. Yeah, I can't think his name, but they got a monument of him at the Hoover Dam. Big monument of him.
Really?
For him. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
At the Hoover Dam.
That's all cool and
I
stuff.
can't
I got to
remember
be
his
honest,
name.
man. I kind of feel like I need to know a little bit about what I'm fighting for.
Poor kids join the military.
What am I fighting for? That's true, but still, what am I fighting for? That doesn't make the cause not worthy just because it's only poor kids.
It's no good cause.
For war, never?
No.
It's never okay?
Not in 2026. Shit, not in the last 50 years. Maybe 9/11. I mean, that kind of turned a lot of people on.
Yeah,
to
but we just started
the
firing
patriotism that brought us brought a lot of us together.
But, we didn't really solve anything with that. With what we did
outside of
that.
9/11, I'm like, why the fuck we do any of
self-defense for sure. We should always be ready to defend ourselves.
Motherfucker attack us. Okay,
Correct.
we need to go whoop some ass.
Yeah, we should be 100 miles out at sea waiting. Oh, you did a what to a who? Yeah, we should have it like there should be fighters, within sight of each other at all times. If we took the money we're spending overseas and just put a net around the United States, could nobody get in? Drug smuggling boats, please. That ain't going to happen. Nothing, we'd be able to pull all of our people back, put them here, put them at the airport, make them smile. You know what I'm saying? But make it known. Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around, find out.
If we wanted to be serious about border security, stop worrying about what everybody else does.
If we want to be serious about making America great.
Well, now that's a different question. That's a different question. Great how? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, when you say great, what does that mean?
That's a good question.
I know the black people, it means, you try to put us back in chains. I'm speaking for the community. That's what we hear when we say make them. We like, when was the shit great? For who?
Well, if you want to talk about economically great.
Speaking for the community, Shane.
If you want to talk about economically great, that's one way of looking at it.
I'm telling you, that's how black people, when we hear make America great again, we're like, oh fuck, when was it ever great? So I'm talking for us.
What has anything in Trump's administration, give me something that's set black people back about,
Trump ain't set black people back. I mean, Trump done set everybody back. It ain't just it. I guess the thing is not a black and white thing no more. It's a half and half not. To me, it ain't a black and white thing no more. Yeah, they can still try to keep us divided with the whole black and white, but it ain't about black and white no more.
You think from an administrative level, it's not about black and white? This is a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Listen closely.
Ask that question again, Shane. What are you asking me?
I'm asking you, is the Trump administration a racist administration? You say when you hear "Make America Great," you say speaking for the black community. So then,
I'm telling you what black people hear when they say "Make America Great Again." I'm speaking for the community.
I ask for evidence of. I'm not defending the Trump administration, but at this point in time, I guess I'm playing the provocateur.
Okay, so you look at the Trump administration. Does he have any black people in his cabinet?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I can't tell you that.
I doubt he does.
But you don't know either?
I doubt he does.
Any in his cabinet?
I bet he don't have one in his cabinet.
Oh, I'll bet against you on that, not even knowing.
Pull it up, Shay.
How much? I'm just kidding. I don't have money to be betting.
Pull it up, Shay. I mean, Kevin. I'm sorry. Kevin the boss man. Pull it up, Kevin. Trump's current cabinet. I know when every time I see the motherfucker on TV, it ain't nothing but
he appointed
Patel ain't a black guy.
He ain't a white guy.
He ain't a black guy either though.
Okay,
Patel don't represent me. I'm telling you, Patel don't represent me. Motherfucker named Patel.
So it's a black supremacy thing. I don't understand where we're going.
I don't know where we're going. You asked the question: is Trump
is it a racist
administration racist? I'm saying, well, show me where it's not racist. I guess is my counter back. If you from the outside looking in, it looks pretty racist to me.
So what about it looks racist is what I'm trying to say.
The motherfucker don't got no black people. He don't got nobody saying time out. That's not a good ad. I'm telling you how. Say I'm on his cabinet. I can say that's not gonna look good to the.
There's at least one person
black
on this cabinet
people
that's black.
Out of how many?
Kevin, I don't know. Certainly, he's a minority.
Give me a percentage.
So, okay, so the lack of.
I'm saying the optics.
So you're saying
the optics. It looks pretty fucking one-sided when you look at his cabinet. Okay. The optics of it.
So
the optics, Shane.
Give me something that is. Can you give me something substantial? Like, okay, but I understand that
Charlie Kirk got a holiday. Charlie Kirk was a fucking racist, in my opinion.
I mean, now that's a whole nother rabbit hole of whether or not.
I mean,
Charlie Kirk
we
was
just
a
throw it out
racist.
there, but they did a whole thing about Charlie Kirk.
I mean, because
they made him a martyr, and I'm like, you hear some of the shit.
Charlie Kirk a martyr.
You hear some of the shit Charlie Kirk spewing? If a black dude was spewing that shit, he'll be.
We could certainly say the same thing about the shit that the mayor of Chicago is spewing right now, but I don't want to go on another. I can't remember his name.
Last mayor, I remember his Lightfoot. The damn chick looked like Beetlejuice, like a black Beetlejuice. You know what I'm talking about?
Pissed off all the time.
You remember Lori Lightfoot?
No, I don't.
You don't remember her?
She looked like, you talking about Beetlejuice from Howard
Stern? Looked like a black Beetlejuice. No, not that. Well, that was too. Oh. But like the real, who played Beetlejuice? My dude.
Michael Keaton.
Mike looked like a damn. But when he's in Beetlejuice makeup, she like a black version of that. Let me stop. But she did it like little Beetlejuice too.
So Charlie Kirk was a racist, and so because of that, Trump's a racist.
And they made him a martyr though. That's the thing. Trump administration. They sold out a whole stadium for this motherfucker. Then they gave him a national holiday. Charlie Kirk up there. When you start listening to some of his talking points, at first I was like, the dude got freedom of speech. Let him say what he want to say, which is cool. I don't have no problem with that because I want to be able to say what I want to say.
Correct.
I think that's one thing the other side gets wrong.
They don't understand freedom of speech.
If you want me to accept your opinion, you got to be able to accept my fucking opinion,
whether you like it or not.
That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
But that don't mean what you saying ain't bullshit or ain't racist.
And just because you have the freedom to say what you want to say doesn't mean I got to stand quiet. I also have the freedom to say back what I want to say. Back and forth.
Correct.
In my opinion, and I'm going to get to a second. I want you to give me some examples of Charlie Kirk being racist because I've heard that before and I've never seen anything from him.
I ain't really. I can give you one about the airplane pilot. When he sees a black pilot, he wants to see their credentials.
I heard something about that.
He said the civil rights was a mistake. The civil rights movement in 1965 was a mistake.
I'd like to see
on the country.
Find out. I'd like to see the clips and find out if,
civil rights was a mistake.
I want to see some context.
Just that alone is some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? They even say that.
I want to see the context. I don't want to see a 10-second clip. I want to see the question. The only thing I've heard him say about the black community is the lack of fatherhood. Something else.
I've been in my kids' life all their life. So, I mean,
you're not representative of the entire black community.
You can say that. I represent the black community right now.
You represent yourself, but way more.
I know my dad
in the black community. Correct. And I'm not.
Look, I mean, you can say that. You can say it all you want.
Statistically speaking, more.
But I'm like, show me.
Statistically speaking,
Kevin's a black man. He's been in his kids' life. Every black man you know probably been in their kids' life. I'm just saying, you can say that, but I'm telling you what my eyes see.
I'm 54 years old, and if I had to, seat of the pants, like I've been keeping some kind of a tally, but
I haven't either.
But to suggest that fatherless homes, single parent homes is not a problem that is a real problem within the black community, I think is disingenuous.
I think it's in every community.
It is in every community, but it's at its highest percentages in the black community. That's just a statistical fact.
That's because they locked us up for weed, Shane.
Dude, I'm not. Whatever, we can make whatever kind of excuse we want to.
They took us out of the equation. When I say they, I'm talking they.
Right.
Take it however you want to take it.
Because they dropped weed in everybody's pockets and then went and searched.
Crack was a crime, a horrible crime. Fucking crack was a crime. All right, then the white community get the pills. Now it's an epidemic. It's a disease.
You can make anything racist.
I'm not making nothing racist. I'm just telling you how the society view it when it's in the black community or versus when it's in the white community.
I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to
that. I don't know. Am I factually inaccurate when I say that?
When you say what?
That we was horrible for crack. Crack in the black community. We was criminals. We was demonized.
I think anybody that did crack was demonized.
Then the white communities experienced the same thing just with pills. A drug's a drug.
So you think,
but now it's a disease. You get what I'm saying?
So you think rather than being
I'm going down a lot of rabbit holes. Shane.
So you think rather than being a big corporate issue, that's a racial issue, rather than that being the protecting.
I'm just saying how we always demonized in the black community.
Okay, but
in the white community, it's something else.
Okay,
when essentially it's the same thing. If we're looking at it apples to apples or oranges.
It's easy to say apples and apples, but comparing crack cocaine to
who gave us
opioids,
crack, Shane?
Comparing crack cocaine to opioids, I'll go on a rant about opioids because I'm not for that. I'm not defending opioids or the way that
I'm not
it's been
defending crack.
systemically put it out.
I'm not defending the crack either.
But to suggest that crack and opioids are the same level of epidemic, I think is, you're going to have a tough time convincing me of that. Number one, and number two, you can say who gave me crack all along, but nobody
who gave white people pills.
Who gave white people pills? That doesn't give the white people the excuse of taking the fucking pills. Know when you got a problem and fix yourself. And I say that from experience. I've struggled with different addictions.
It was a disease though. When the white people was high on the pills,
Sure.
I don't think the high was any different. Motherfuckers smoking crack and motherfuckers on pills.
Only you're suggesting that only white people take pills, which is certainly not true.
I think for the majority, probably so.
Without evidence. Okay.
No, I'm spitballing shit.
I hear you. I hear you, but I'm just saying.
I'm spitballing. I'm really talking out the side of my neck.
What you're saying
I'm
is
I'm throwing it out there.
The issue is a racial issue rather than a corporate issue, and I'm suggesting that
I think it's a fucking societal issue, but we gonna make it a racial issue.
Well, I think you're trying to make it a racial issue.
No, I'm not making it an issue at all.
The enemy is not the white man. The enemy is the corporation.
I totally agree. The enemy is not the white man in 2026.
So why are we still saying we and they? They gave us crack.
We distinguishing, Shane, but we didn't make up crack. We weren't growing fucking poppy farms in the hood, in the urban environment.
Crack don't come from poppy farms. Crack comes from cocaine.
Comes from
Colombia, which is black folks. Which is black folks, by the way.
Nah.
In Colombia, they're not white.
They Negro.
They not white. Some of them are Latina, but they damn sure not white.
You call them They Afro Latinas.
They non-white.
See, the black. Look, let's say the black American is a whole different culture from any other. They can say African American. I'm not fucking African. I am a black American. I'm not an African American.
But you can't blame crack on white people when it comes from a non-white place.
Shit.
Wait a minute. Except for the Iran-Contra affair.
The CIA gave us fucking
introduced
crack cocaine, Shane, and destroyed the community. And then they gave fathers, because who was out there peddling the crack? Okay, I guess it's,
and so rather than
let's kind of go nuance, or let's try to get into the weeds on it. The only way we had to make money to support our family was to peddle the crack cocaine when it came into the community. I'm telling you, Shane, how we weren't getting hired.
Move your ass to another place.
I wasn't working at Saks and Fifths.
You can get hired somewhere else. Cut them
then
fucking dreads.
Once you get the felony, you definitely not getting hired. I don't give a fuck where you move to.
I feel you.
Once you get the felony,
I'm making light of it too
for the crack cocaine.
And I agree with you that it's an epidemic. But here's the problem that I got.
I'm saying it was an epidemic in the community.
It was an epidemic in the community. The problem that I have is that it ain't Whitey's fault. There comes a point when I never said
Whitey. I said they, Shane.
Okay,
I kept it they.
Let's clarify. Because in this case, the they is the government.
CIA.
The CIA, the government itself. Yeah, that shit went all the way to the top, man. You know what's correct. I'm saying they.
100%. I didn't say Whitey.
Correct. Okay, but then you say us, and that only.
But who ran the government? Black folks don't run the government. They run the government. Whitey ran the government. We gonna say the white man ran the government.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably had some cronies in there. That was,
so you think
we had our tokens. You got your tokens.
You think,
I done been the token black guy
first
before.
Of all, when it comes to the Reagan administration, people don't know this, all right? And so I will play both sides of the fence, because truth is truth and fact is fact. And I'll lay one on you that you can use as ammunition, even though you'll probably turn it against me. But fuck
I will turn it against you.
Ronald Reagan is not my hero. I think he did a lot of good things, but I don't think he was, he's not the bastion of, greatness that whatever, Rush Limbaugh used to say. But Ronald Reagan was one of the first people ever to introduce gun control laws in this country. And that was in California when he was the governor of California. And it was done, most people say,
because black folks, the Black Panthers,
yeah.
Black people started to get guns. Ain't nothing worse than a Negro with a gun.
Well, when you got,
you don't want to see a Negro with a gun.
When you got a black dude in a stocking cap with a fully automatic weapon on every subway car,
it's called a poo shiesty.
That becomes intimidating. Same as it would be if you put a white person on every car with a machine gun. That would be intimidating.
But they get to stand at the Capitol where the white people get the guns. They get
but you ain't got to go to the Capitol.
They get invited to the
subway. You ain't got to go to the Capitol, but you do got to ride the subway.
Let a black militia stand up at the Capitol with guns.
Anyway, I'm not saying that I'm against gun control laws, and I think that The Second Amendment applies to every American, regardless.
And then
there are limits to it.
Cannot be infringed on.
Well, that's that. Yeah, that's lovely to
say. It's an inalienable right, meaning it can't be given or taken. When they say it's inalienable,
isn't it interesting how?
Shit, Shane. We talked
first
about
of all,
shit.
The right to vote is actually not in the Constitution, not for anybody, not for any of us. Which amendment is it that says that the right
voting today, wasn't it?
Statewide, yeah,
the statewide voting.
Yeah.
I didn't waste my time.
But the right to keep and bear arms is the Second Amendment. It's way on up there at the top.
Inalienable.
Right? Inalienable, right? Correct.
Can
Shall
be given,
not be infringed,
or taken away,
Correct. And yet, nobody balks at having to have an ID to buy a gun, but everybody says it's too much to have an ID to vote. That's asking too much of people. That's one of those things. Like that seems.
I don't have a problem with that whole. I gotta have an ID to vote.
I've never spoken to a person of color of any different race of me. That's a white person thing. It's never anybody but a white person.
What's a white person thing?
Saying that that having an ID to vote is an undue burden.
Is
correct. Everybody's got an
burden.
ID. Everybody's got an ID.
If you want to go vote, just show your ID. Yeah, everybody's got a fucking ID.
That's like saying black people are too stupid to get an ID. In my opinion, I think it's
and that is not true. But I don't think I don't think they're worried about the black people voting. They worried about the illegal immigrants voting. But I'm like, if you already a legal immigrant,
most of them got ID anyway.
Motherfucker probably do got an ID.
But either way,
I'm saying how far are you trying to stick your nose out? I don't think illegals will be showing up to polls to just vote.
I can't imagine it being as big of a deal as
I don't think it is.
One side makes it. But the other thing is, to your point though, why would you not have? You got to show an ID to drive. You got to show an ID to buy alcohol. Everybody's got an ID.
That talking point, I don't even know why we even talking about it.
I don't understand that.
Why is even an issue?
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's just one of those talking points that just keep people distracted from
something to bullshit about.
I guess the true
minorities could be overly impacted by, and you know what? Anytime there's something that goes down, they say the poor are going to be overly impacted. The poor are overly impacted by everything.
Already.
If it rains on Tuesday, the poor are overly impacted. They're more impacted than
I got a hole in my fucking tent. Or I got they
don't have a garage or whatever it is. How poor, that's the one that drives me crazy. Okay, but sometimes we all everybody needs to pay their fair share. But poor people don't pay their fair share. If you make under X amount of money, you don't pay shit in taxes. And then if you got a couple of kids running around, you get earned income credit. You get money back that you never even paid in. So not did you not pay taxes, but you got back money that that somebody else paid in.
Have you another baby?
Have another baby. There you go. That's another $1,500 or whatever. I know people personally who specifically said we had this baby so we'd get the tax money the next year. That was on purpose. I know people that said that. That's the whole reason why
you break down the cost of a baby. The shit ain't worth it though.
No,
it's really not worth it.
Break? Hell no.
I mean, it feel good to get that break, but the shit ain't worth it. When you break down the cost of a baby over a year's time, just the time you put in, not even just financially, just in a year.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how much value.
That's such a short-sighted way of thinking.
That's a very short-sighted way.
That are that stupid. There are people out there that are that stupid.
And them probably ones that don't need to be damn.
Should they be able to vote? Should that person be able to vote?
They probably just gonna go in there and just put Democrat.
For sure.
Democrat.
Yeah. Who gives me the most free shit? That's who that person's going to vote for.
Democrat.
Mm-hmm. Guarantee.
I think that person should have the right to vote. It'd be hard to distinguish between who can vote and who can't vote. Okay, you got to make X amount of dollars to vote. Like I don't know how would they say who can vote and who can't?
There used to be laws about landowners. You had to be a landowner,
correct?
A landowner to vote, which were racist laws because back then black people couldn't own land. There were laws against black people owning land.
Yeah, I think that person should be able to vote.
But that also means
because I guess at the end of the day, your
skinhead militia member gets to vote too.
That said that the vote really counts. The shit really counts. Democrat, Republican, don't matter. We still where we at today.
Correct.
I don't give a fuck who's been in office.
Whoever's been in office.
We still right here at this point. Gas prices still high.
Correct. Not coming down.
We still over there at war.
Still fighting somebody.
We can't
not be shooting at somebody.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Democrat, Republican, whoever you put in there.
And again,
Your vote
I'm like you. The race thing is just to keep us busy
from looking at the fucking real issues.
Yeah, not thinking about what it is they're really doing. Yeah.
Now,
wait a minute. We sent how many missiles into Iraq? How much did each one of those cost?
Fucking millions.
How much each one? Like, say it's $1 million a piece, and we sent.
That's now. You know, I guess people don't really understand when they say those are taxpayer dollars.
Correct.
This ain't money coming out of Trump's pocket, who's worth $4 billion. This is coming out of your
Elon Musk
everyday.
Is not writing a check.
Working your ass off.
That's me and you. When you file your taxes,
that's your
and that bottom line that how
money.
Much you paid. Yeah. You got 0.05 of one IC.
Black, white, it don't fucking matter.
Don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. But here's the thing: when I'm out in the street,
the tax cattle.
Now I will say this: since I've done this podcast and talked to as many different people that I've talked about, I have become a bit more jaded.
On what?
I see little things that people do sometimes and recognize that they don't like me because of my race.
Oh, you talking black folks?
Correct. Looks that I get and different.
Really?
There've been a couple of blatant things that you couldn't possibly deny, but just little things.
Give me an example. What you mean? Like,
I'll give you one that was blatant. I was in the store with my daughter. We were in Publix in Madison near my house.
Okay. Ain't nothing but white people walking around Madison.
There was
So why they choose you to?
There was a black gentleman
look at funny,
who was probably, I would guess, in his late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
Clean cut, decent. I mean, it's a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We're wearing shorts and T-shirts. Everybody's, it's like a weekend, whatever it is. He's got 2 boys in his buggy. Looks like they're somewhere around Madeline's age, one younger and one older. Obviously, they're siblings, so wherever they fit in, maybe about like your boy's age.
Okay.
So as we walk towards the aisle, towards where they are, they're in the corner over in the dairy section, and they're facing us. So the boys are in the buggy in the front, pushing my buggy towards them. And Madeline says, "Oh, look, he has 2 boys in the buggy with him."
Okay.
And the dude looks up, makes eye contact with me as I'm responding to Madeline. "Yeah, he does. Do you want to say hi?" Dude looks up, makes eye contact with me, turns his back to me with his buggy and walks away so that his boys can't interact with my daughter. Looks me in the eye before he does it. Make sure I know that I understand. I see you. I know that you're there. I know you're speaking to your daughter about speaking to my children, and fuck you.
You took that as a race thing?
I'm sure it was. What else would it be? Maybe he's just an asshole.
I think more of an asshole thing.
But if the same thing happened in reverse, good and damn well you would say it was a race thing. Bullshit. That was a race thing.
My skin's pretty tough when it comes to race shit. I
I
done been the only black person in a lot of white
for sure.
In a lot of white rooms.
As I have been the only white person in a lot of black rooms. Probably not as many often, but I'm often the only white person.
Not so much now.
And more for me now.
So like when I was in the military, I was in a 90-man shop and there was only 3 of us that was black.
I remember you saying that.
One was QA. You only see him once a week. I was on one side, the other black guy was on one side. And then you had QA that was in another building that only came through once a week.
I guess my point is, and I'm not butthurt about the guy in the grocery store. I guess, quite frankly, it's your thing. Obviously, we can talk about the young dude. I look past
a lot of shit.
Sure, yeah.
That might have been, I could have took as probably racism, correct. But it's like.
You can take anything as, and you know what? Here you go. I can say that. I can sit here and tell you that was racism.
It's hard to believe a guy in Madison, Alabama. We're pretty liberal here.
We are pretty liberal.
We're pretty up to date.
Pretty much anywhere in this county.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
Me personally, I've been here, 6-7 years, and I've never experienced racism. And I talk to other black folks, and they tell me like, "Oh yeah, the Madison PD are racist." I'm like, I've been pulled over twice by them motherfuckers and gave them a hard time and never even got a ticket. Right. So how racist are they? I have experience.
There's a lot of people like to talk a lot of shit, and I think that, but I think that the vast majority of people, I see, I give you that story about the guy in Publix.
I think he was more of an asshole though than maybe
whichever way it was.
I bet he got a side piece that's white.
He was a racist asshole. Was
his kids black?
Black as hell, yeah.
Yeah, his side piece is white though, I bet.
Whatever the situation was.
That's how he's giving it back to the white man.
Well, fuck one of your fat girls. You took one for the team.
I'm gonna take one of your fat girls. We didn't want her anyway. You keep her.
You wonder why you saw her wandering around. We just left her out there to wander around. We knew somebody. Look, we knew one of y'all pick her up.
One of y'all pick her up. Yep.
That's fucked up.
Ooh, I got me one.
The point of that story is that that's such a minority. of the people that I come across. Whether he was just an
that
asshole.
that one incident, depending on.
Let's assume for the sake of the conversation that he was just a racist piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's such a minority of the vast majority of people that I come across. Whether it's black, white, Indian, Latino, it doesn't matter. The vast majority of people are just regular ass people. They think my daughter's cute. I think their son is handsome. We talk about whatever the fuck we talk about, and it's such a small percentage of people that I think are just kind of keeping that issue alive, you know. And
I think so too.
If we could, you know, how do we get past that? Well, we've said it before. We got some folks that
I don't think we will.
We got a generation that needs to go.
Individually, we probably will. As a society,
individually, I think we already have.
Maybe a lot of people got to die off. As a society, a lot of people got to die off.
If you look at history,
probably
though, like racism is not just a problem here. And a lot of other places have racism problems on a bigger level. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to China, it depends on what part of China, or you might just be a piece of shit. If you're not from the right region of China, then you're a dog, you know? Or if you're from...
I think that's more India.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
India got a big class problem.
There's a lot of people out there that, you know, that there's a lot of racism. People don't like Scottish people from England or whatever. You know, I don't know. I'm not privy to all that kind of stuff because to me, like I said, I see race, of course, but I really just don't give a fuck. If you like me, I like you. And if you don't like me, then fuck you. I don't care what you look like. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can either enjoy one another's company and have a good conversation, or we can go our separate ways, and I'm fine either way.
I'm starting to define racism a little bit better. You know, like it's hard for someone with not access to resource or capital gain to be racist. Like I can be racist all I want to. I could just be a hateful ass black dude that just don't like white people. Is it really race? Like when I think race, when I try to break down
and prejudice,
the etymology of the word, it's a race. Like when I think race, we're running. Who's winning this race between me and you? The race for me and you is fair right now.
For sure.
Regardless of whatever color you are. If we're talking race.
Between me and you
personally. Me and you personally. Or anybody else out there.
If it's a race,
the race is the race.
Yeah.
I can't put a hurdle in your damn I can't be a roadblock to you. You can't be a roadblock to me. I can't be a roadblock to any other white guy on that road.
Nope.
And they can't be a roadblock to me. Only people that can really control the roadblocks are the people that's in power, that's in charge, that has capital, has resources.
So then to believe that the inequality that we see sometimes is racism, then you have to believe the idea of systemic racism, whether it's government or corporate. You know, you have to believe that. And when you start looking at how many, especially in corporations, now government is still... you know, although it's a lot blacker than it used to be, or more of color, it's more colorful, however we want to put it, because, you know, there's a lot more race than just black, obviously, whatever. But corporations, it's a lot of black CEOs now. It's a lot of black people on the boards and in the upper echelon of big corporations now. It's hard to put that on, you know, Starbucks or whatever. Starbucks closed every fucking store in their country to re-educate their employees on race relations because one person said something stupid in Topeka or wherever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say, you know, that's a racist organization when they do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But if you want to look at racism, corporations can be racist.
For sure.
Because they have the power to control.
For sure. That's a good, I mean,
to move the needle in any direction. For everyday people.
Makes you question the broadcast corporations, although people aren't paying as
you
much.
Can't be racist, Shade. From my mind now, you can't stop me from doing nothing. I don't give a fuck how much you call me.
I have zero power over you.
You could be the biggest hater ever.
Correct.
You can hate me all you want, but you can't stop me.
Correct. There's nothing I could do.
There's nothing you can do.
Zero power over you.
You can say what you want to say, but
correct. But you can say what you want to say,
and I can say what I want to say back.
And now it comes to two grown men.
You can't stop me. Yeah, you can't stop me though. I can't stop you.
And I mean, between you and I, we're friends. That's different. But if I'm just the man on the street, why do you give a fuck what I think?
Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I hope you step out of the road when I'm coming by.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him. I run your ass over. But you can't be. When I think racism, I think someone that
has power. I could be
that
prejudiced.
has power. You could be prejudiced all you want.
Prejudiced.
You could be a hateful motherfucker,
and
like you said. The black dude, he just a hateful motherfucker.
I have my prejudices for sure. I
think we all kind of do have a little.
I'm
prejudice.
sure we do. I'm sure we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that we have. How could you not? We have opinions.
And it don't mean shit.
It don't mean shit.
And it don't really mean shit.
Not without power to, you have a vote. We already established that.
Come on now. We still here. We still right here in 2026.
When we sat
all
down
the voting you done.
Correct. Here we are.
Keep on voting.
When we sat down and talked with Ursula, shout out Ursula. We had such a good time. Hope you're listening. That was a fun conversation. But I remember us talking to Ursula, and she said it somewhat tongue in cheek and, whatever. But, when did they sit down with you and tell you about your white privilege? And I think people think that, but it's like you said, what power do I have? Shit,
what power do you have?
Y'all hear the stories about grinding. I could tell you what I did this weekend. It is what I did. The same damn thing you did this weekend is what it comes down to.
Grind.
We both did the same.
Thing.
We took care of our kids.
Yep.
We tried to sell our shit and make a little money for our family, and maybe take a moment to look at the stars at night or whatever. I mean, we did the same damn shit. I've been to your house.
You can see Venus and Jupiter. Speaking of looking at the stars,
is it Venus that's up there near the Mars?
Venus and Jupiter. That's Jupiter. A real bright one is Jupiter. Okay. But Venus is close to the moon. I think Venus is sticking close to the moon. Jupiter's kind of.
I got to look more for Jupiter.
To the left. Real bright light.
Where I sit at night on that little small deck that I've got in my backyard, I can see. Pretty sure it's Venus up there by the moon. Real bright.
Venus is right
just
next
to
the
bit below.
To the left.
Correct, and just a little bit
That's
low.
Venus.
That's Venus. I thought that was.
Jupiter is more left.
I'm gonna find Jupiter tonight.
And further up in the sky. Okay. The moon's sitting kind of low. Jupiter's sitting up to the left.
Okay.
And Venus sitting right down to the left of the moon.
How good of a view do you have the stars at your place? Mine used to be fantastic.
It's not bad.
But, now there's light and everything around there. You're a little bit further from that light.
Yeah, I don't got a whole bunch of light.
That
what
Target shopping
noise,
center, and then now that Cliff Farms and everything. Yeah, I mean I can still see the stars, but when I first moved out there, dude, you could see it was beautiful.
You come out there and just look up.
Yep, it was great.
And the moon, looking crazy. The moon was real thin last night. I don't know if you've seen it last night. Real crazy. But you could still see the glow of the whole. I was like, that shit's crazy.
Yep, we sat out and looked at it too. I don't know much about astronomy at all. I wish I did. I couldn't.
I don't know much about it either.
Yeah, but
I downloaded this app last night though because my wife told me because we got into an argument like that. She was like, "That's Jupiter." I was like, "That's the damn North Star or the damn International Space Station."
I thought it was a space station too.
She was like, "No, that's Jupiter."
Because
I'm like, "That ain't the damn Jupiter."
Like you can sit there and watch it for an hour and it'll be moved quite a bit.
And the motherfucker gone. Yeah. But so I got on Google. Hey, Google, where is Jupiter at in the sky? They say, well, download this app. So I download this app, Sky Gazer, something like that.
Okay.
And you just point it at the sky, and it tells you everything.
Oh, I need to download that.
It picks up your location, and you just point up at the sky, and the motherfucker tells you everything.
I need to download that.
This is Orion's belt. This is Jupiter. This is you. I mean, it's amazing.
If you know enough about that, like you can navigate with that. You'll know, like that's how sailors used to navigate.
The fucking North Star, right?
They know exactly. I think so. Yeah. They know exactly how to do it. I don't know.
Shining light in the night.
Celestial navigation.
You would have to, though. Yeah. How else would you navigate the ocean back then?
I first heard about it from Jimmy Buffett. Check this out. Jimmy Buffett, the singer, wrote several books. Very, very good books. I have them all in hardcover, and I go back and read them every now and then. But one of the books that he wrote was an autobiography. Not an autobiography. It was about a trip when he turned 50 years old. It's called A Pirate Looks at 50. And when he turned 50 years old, he took his military surplus seaplane, meant to haul military cargo, so it had hell of a payload. And he
can land it on the sea. It was like
on the sea.
Okay,
it only landed on the sea. It was a wooden boat. It didn't have wheels. You had to land it on the sea. And he flew around the world in it. Just took a round trip for a year. Flew that summit around the world because he had plenty of money and he could. But one place he landed, it was in the Bay of Pigs.
In Bahamas? Where's
Cuba.
That? Cuba?
Yeah, that's where we landed when we did that false, that invasion that went bad.
Okay.
So he lands it in the Bay of Pigs, which you can do if you're flying from, you can't take a commercial flight down there, but, he was flying from somewhere else anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So he lands it there. Apparently this plane that he was flying was very unique. They didn't make very many of these. It was very big, for a seaplane. Apparently it was very unique. They're usually small. So anyways, long story short was while he was on land in Cuba, Fidel Castro stole his plane and flew around in it because it was unique and he thought it was cool. So he flew around in it for a while and I guess
he gave it back
for a joyride, brought it back and had his guys fill it up with gas and didn't charge him for it. And he was like, thanks for the free gas.
Cool story.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool
and the story.
Yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
Jimmy Buffett was a hell of a writer. His songs are great too, but his stories are fascinating.
Fidel Castro started out as a revolutionary.
Yep. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. Yep.
I think that old quote, if you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. I think that was kind of Fidel Castro.
He lived long enough to be the villain.
He lived long enough to become the villain.
Well, and I mean,
that was his.
Here's the thing: when it comes to a leader, it's like, okay, Fidel Castro, he picked the wrong side to. Had things gone the other way, and Russia
had
would
to
have
pick a side.
Well, I mean, where he was, I think he kind of had to. His position was so valuable that, I think he would have been invaded. Somebody would have just come in and said, okay, you're not going to, and I bet the Russians were that way. I bet we probably would have been less inclined to just invade, although I don't know why I say that because we've done it a million times.
Yeah.
But
if you do come under our umbrella, you got to play ball too, though.
But I'm sure the Russians felt the same way. And I guess maybe he felt their way of playing ball was, or maybe he thought they were going to win.
Maybe the better way to go.
And if Russia had backed us
during
down.
the Cold War era.
If Russia had backed us down and we would have, quote unquote, lost the Cold War, then Castro would have been, Cuba would have been the shit. Then,
now,
what I'm saying?
Shit. I don't even think they got electricity with these with all these.
I don't know.
The straits being shut down, the shit that went down in Venezuela. I think they having like scheduled blackouts because they're
because they don't have the energy.
They don't have the energy.
And
you see videos of Cuba. It's like all old stuff from the 50s.
Oh yeah,
they don't have
keep
nothing
cars
new
running
there.
forever. I've always heard that.
Cars running forever. Every video I watch of people visiting Cuba,
and Cuba could
from
be,
those embargoes that we put on their ass.
Just from tourism and cigars alone, Cuba could be like the richest island ever. They could be living in luxury. They could be like an Indian reservation. Nobody got to work. They just get a check. You're native Cuban. You just get a check.
It's a place I want to visit. It's on my bucket list. I want to go to Cuba.
I would love to go to Cuba.
It's a place. Not now. They got to get the power cut back on before I go over there. But shit, I want to go.
I'd like to swim on those in that ocean out there.
Cuba.
Yeah, they say the beaches are gorgeous. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And I'd like to have a cigar that I knew was Cuban.
Was it legit?
I'm pretty sure I've had a legit Cuban. They say most of them are fake. You think
roll
it's
with
Cuban
somebody's toes.
But yeah, right. I want to know, are they really any better?
Legit Cuban spit holding it together like you want the real thing. Shit.
Yeah, for one time. Yeah, I'd like to go to Cuba.
I think Fidel died a villain.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he did.
Even to his own people.
He died a villain.
They realized
and that
they were that poor.
he revolutionized them. Like the country was I guess in bad shape or ran badly. I'm talking out the side of my ass, but I know a little bit about it.
I think you're right though. No, I think you're correct.
And he took over.
Yeah.
Uprising
and for a while,
took over.
Yeah. But he chose
got
the
the
wrong
country
side
back on
in the
his
Cold
foot,
War.
but chose the wrong side.
Chose the wrong side in the Cold War.
And ended up dying a fucking villain.
And we never forgave him.
So like if he would have went with us, they probably would have been a democratic country. Now you look at Cuba, you say it's a communist country,
Sure.
But that's because he had to side with who
if
he had to side
with
with.
us, they would have had to.
They would have had to been a
democratic
democratic election and all that.
Castro didn't want somebody else to be able to. He didn't want a fair election. He wanted to stay in power.
Man. Yeah, he died a bad guy.
But I mean, in the end, the job of a leader is to take care of your people.
Correct.
And he didn't do that because his people are suffering now.
I mean, and it's easy.
Long term.
And it's easy to be a backseat quarterback too.
Oh, sure, yeah, I couldn't do it. Now I'm not trying.
Especially if you've not been in leadership positions, it's easy to say what you would have done.
Correct.
But you're not the one making that decision at the end of the day.
And you got the information of looking at it in hindsight.
Correct.
And at the time, again, if he, had Russia won, then he would be, today he would have been a visionary, forward thinker, whatever.
Correct. Correct.
Him and Hugo Chavez or whatever.
Hey, the victor goes the spoils.
To the victor goes the spoils.
And we write the history books.
Yep. Yep. And we wrote that one.
And we wrote that one. We wrote that one.
But in that case, we made sure, motherfucker, nope.
And they
lifting and bark, nope.
They still in bad shape to this day.
Yeah. And part of that's been our stubbornness. We probably should have lifted that embargo 25 years ago.
A long time ago.
And let
Open that country
Hilton
up,
put some
man.
resorts down there, and let those poor people start having some money come in. That's how I feel about it. Let bygones be bygones. I mean, we allow tourism to Vietnam for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Cambodia today. So, come on now. You can go to Germany.
Vietnam's not a bad place to live, I heard.
I've heard it's nice.
As far as like how far your dollar can stretch.
Correct.
That's probably one of the cheapest countries in the world where you still got kind of westernized amenities.
Right.
But you can use the American dollar standard. Man.
And it goes a long way.
And it goes a long way. Like you can get 1,500 Social Security, go to Vietnam and live like a king.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure. Although I live pretty good now. I like my life.
I'm not saying you don't.
I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Have you ever said yeehaw?
Okay.
I'm not big on social graces, that's for damn sure. I'm trying to think if I've ever said yeehaw in a drunken moment. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I've been to some really redneck parties now. I've been to some...
What my boy said in Armageddon. Damn, what's my boy name?
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
No, that was in...
Was that in Armageddon?
No,
or was that Die Hard?
Nope, it was...
What movie he said yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker? I thought it was Armageddon.
Pretty sure it wasn't Armageddon, but now you're making me wonder if it was that movie, or there was another movie that he did that was kind of stupid. Even he said it wasn't one of his best. I don't remember. It was Bruce Willis, though, for sure.
It definitely was Bruce Willis.
I don't think it was...
Now, I probably done quoted that a couple times, doing something stupid.
Yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker. Yeah. I don't think I ever said yeehaw, though. Or giddy up.
I'm sure I've never said giddy up.
Giddy up.
No, I ain't never said giddy
whoa,
up.
Kimo-sabe.
Nope. Never said
you
whoa,
never said whoa,
Kimo-sabe.
Nope. I think I probably done quoted whoa, Kimo-sabe a couple times.
Okay.
Like if I have to hurry up and hit the brakes, whoa, Kimo-sabe. That fucking light turned on me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Madeline looked at me the other day. I can't remember what I was doing, but she looked up at me and put her palm in my face and she said, "Easy, Daddy, easy."
Pump the brakes.
Easy, Daddy. What are you talking about? Easy. It's so fun when she's at the point now where I'm going to have to start, and I am starting to put my foot down a little bit because she's getting kind of sassy. But it's cute having her figure stuff out, and she's trying out different, you know how it is. It's fun. I know Enzo's doing the same thing, man. I saw him the other day.
Man, Enzo's all right, man. It's the little one that's rough.
Ezra, yeah, he's going to be the tough one.
Ezra's tough, dude. Ezra is tough. That's my dude, though.
Let's get you a shot collar, man.
That's my favorite.
That's your man? Ezra's your guy?
Ezra's my dude, man.
I feel bad for that.
His name, I call him Ezra's.
Ezra's?
Yeah, okay. His name Ezra, but I call him Ezra's. I throw a little on the end.
That's fun.
Ezra's.
Come here,
Ezra's. You know what? That's my dude. Oh, both of them cool, man. Kids, man. Oh, shit.
Dude, I love being a dad. You know that. I've said it a million times.
It does have its challenges, though.
It does. So speaking of challenges, it's time to close us out.
Really?
It is, man.
Man, we just said that.
I know we did.
I said it once, I said 1,000 times.
Feels like we just walked in the door.
We just
dapped each other up and said, "Hey, I can't even believe here we are."
That's an episode.
In the books.
I don't even know what the fuck we talked about.
Somebody asked me recently, "How do you have that much content or whatever? Have you had much?" I said, "You should hear the stuff that's not recorded. There's twice as much not
it's
recorded
twice as much
is recorded.
I mean, true story.
That's not even. That's not
not hyperbole.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's a true story.
And that's just on Tuesdays.
I ain't even touch on something. I had some vendor stories, vendor shit I wanted to talk about. I guess I'm gonna have to remember to do it next week.
You ain't gonna remember because it's gonna be new things next week.
Like I had some legit vendor shit.
I don't stay static.
And we never even got to it.
Nope. But now you got to give words of wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen,
Shane.
Open your minds and straighten your spines from the straight of your pine. Let me start over. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, open your minds and straighten your spines for the words of wisdom spotted by Q, the messenger, live, in color, in character, ready to give you something to think about. And as always, if it resonates, let it marinate. If it does not apply,
let it fly.
Let it fly. Go, Q. What you got for us?
Shane, you really put me on the spot today, Shane.
You say that every week.
I mean, if I had to give you,
I thought you'd had the net by now.
if I had to give
sorry,
you
go ahead,
something, Shane, since you need it,
Dig deep, brother.
You need to get through the week.
You know, I can't. I mean,
if you can't live,
I'm lost without you.
If you can't live without it, I guess fuck, Shane. Let's talk about criticism, Shane. As you get older, you gotta know how to distinguish or differentiate between constructive criticism and just criticism to be hateful. Like we talked about the haters ball, in joking, which I think some would be cool. And when we experience something like that, we will take it in a joking manner. Like I won't take anything no one says serious, even if it's probably touching something that's close to home, because it's all in fun.
Correct.
But when you taking real live criticism, just know how to differentiate. Is that constructive? Is that something to build me up, or is that something to tear me down? Is it something that's going to tear you down? That automatically tells you that is destructive criticism. If it's something that's going to make you better, that's going to sharpen you, like, man, your podcast, Shane fucking, he's a little long-winded. You know what I'm saying? Or the intro sucks. Like, we don't like the music.
Right.
Take the music away. Is that constructive or is that destructive? I guess you gotta learn how to differentiate and take it all with stride.
Take it all in stride.
Take it all in stride, Shane. Take it all in stride. Say what you want, but get my name right.
Say what you want, but get my name right. I like that. What was that story about Flavor Flav? Where they did the roast of Flavor Flav and they ripped him.
Oh man, he laughed. He sat there and cracked his ass up.
Somebody asked him about it. Said what'd they say? They called you everything but a crackety coon.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Cat Williams. Yeah, that's right. It was a Cat Williams bit. So they called you everything in the book you can think of. He said, I still got paid. Say what you want, but spell my name right.
I still got fucking paid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lesson learned.
That's my words of wisdom today, Shane.
Well, with that, this has been another episode of Vendor Chronicles.
Take it all in stride.
Take it all in stride. Peace.